Alright guys, let's get started. You're watching Crypto Corner, your crypto radar for all the latest news, reviews, market analysis and tutorials that help you master the crypto markets. And I'm doing this very quick update today. We're going to look at the charts of Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano. We'll see if we have time for any other coins. I'm going to try and make this very quick. I'm still on holiday. I am in Thailand right now, and the markets have been doing really well. And I mean, just as I'm traveling and I'm not really posting enough videos, the market decided to go crazy, and we've had a very good performance over the last few days. The reason why I'm not really posting so much right now is because I'm traveling. I'm right now in Krabi. I'm coming to you from my hotel. I don't know if you can see, I have an amazing view, but it's probably too bright to see it. Anyways, I will be going straight after this. I'm going to the beach. So I've already placed orders and everything, so it makes it easier when you have good internet. And luckily in Thailand, the internet is actually quite good. We'll see how the rest of my trip will be. I'm going to Vietnam and Philippines after that. Anyways, a quick overview of the market, and then I'm going to switch into the charts. So Bitcoin over the last 7 days, it only shows 3.42% up, but actually it's pulled the whole market up with it. As you see, Ethereum is doing much better, almost 7% up in the last 7 days. BNB 8.71% over the last 7 days. Also, Cardano, really good performance, almost 20% up in the last week. Doge 6.71%, Matic 8%. This is all in the last week, over the last few days since I did my previous video. Solana is also a very strong performer here with almost 20%. I mean, we were really thinking Solana was dead, and I was going to make a video about Solana, but I haven't had the time. Sorry about that. I will be making that video very soon. Make sure that you subscribed and you hit the notification bell so you know when I'm posting that. Shiba is also 6% up in the last 7 days. Polkadot, not such a good performance, 4.63%. Uniswap also 2.56%. I'm not really sure why the token of Uni is not really doing that well, but I'm pretty sure it will later on, because a lot of DeFi tokens are actually doing very well right now. A lot of metaverse tokens are waking up as well. Sandbox did very well. Mana did very well. I mean, a lot. Atom also did very well, 8% up in the last 7 days. Chainlink 5.89%, Monero even 7.43% up, and Ethereum Classic 12.42% up in the last 7 days. These are the top coins here in the top 20. I'm not going to analyze everything now. Let's quickly switch into the charts, and we're going to start with Bitcoin first. Keep your crypto safe with the best cold storage on the market. Keystone Wallet, air-gapped device with top-tier security. Alright, so let's start with the daily chart of Bitcoin. What I'm really liking here is that I'm seeing here very soon, any moment now, we're going to have this bullish cross in the 9th and the 50th moving averages. On the daily, this is very important. It signals a bullish sentiment. It actually serves as a buy signal to me. So what I'm doing right now is, first, of course, I'm going to wait for a pullback, because we have been in the oversold stochastic RSI for quite some time now. We are printing this bearish cross, indicating that a pullback is already starting, and this is what I'm waiting for. This is not enough of a pullback just yet. I'm actually going to wait. Let's go on the 4-hour chart and let's see where can we pull back to. Well, the first stop for us will be the 9th moving average, but I'm expecting that we can go a little bit below this 9th moving average. Ideally, I want us to actually come and retest the 50th moving average here on the 4-hour chart, which is sitting at 17,052. I don't really think that we are going to go that low, because I see a lot of bullish sentiment right now. So a pullback is going to be weaker. It's going to be a minor pullback. I'm expecting that a break below this 9th moving average, very brief break below this 9th moving average, is to be expected around probably 17,200, 17,000, even 150 or something like that. And if we manage to get down there, this for me will be ideal accumulation zone. So this is where I'm going to accumulate. Now let's make this a little more precise. I'm going to take the latest swing from the latest low to the latest high. Let's see where can we actually stop. As you see, my ideal area is between the 0.382 and the 0.50 Fibonacci level. This is a very likely scenario. A pullback around this area is to be expected. It's kind of an easy pullback. A pullback to the golden Fibonacci ratio, which is at 0.618 here, it's sitting at 17,150, is also to be expected. However, it's not a guaranteed. So again, I will accumulate here, and I will have some orders placed around this level, but I'm also prepared for these orders not to get filled in. That's why I will place less orders in this area and more orders in this area. As we see, the stochastic RSI is also printing this bearish cross here on the 4-hour chart, indicating that a pullback is imminent. It's probably already started. We see a couple of red candles here on the 4-hour chart. This is the beginning of a pullback. I'm expecting a further pullback. This is what I'm waiting for. A pullback in Bitcoin, of course, means a pullback in most of the altcoins as well. The majority of the market will be following this pullback. So if you're buying other coins and not Bitcoin, you can be prepared for a similar performance. A pullback of around a couple of percentage points in Bitcoin usually translates into around 4 to 5% in altcoins. So this kind of a pullback is to be expected. Looking at the indicators, we can see that we have an overbought stochastic RSI, overbought simple RSI as well. This is a strong signal that we are going to have that pullback. And in fact, this to me indicates that possibly we are going to come and test the golden Fibonacci ratio, the 0.618. So I will have definitely some orders at 17,150, 17,160. Of course, this is a range, so I will be placing several orders. And the MACDs are also quite far apart, so soon I'm expecting that they will start tightening together, indicating a further pullback after that. Ethereum is doing the same thing. This is the daily. As you see, we managed to break out of this triangle, and now we are going to come and retest support. Usually after a breakout, we do have a pullback. That pullback most likely will take us to the 50th moving average, at least to the 9th, if not the 50th. As you see here on the daily, the two moving averages have already printed that bullish cross that I'm really excited about. I really like these bullish crosses. This for me is a signal to enter. So of course I will be waiting for the pullback before I enter. A pullback to below 1300 is the most likely scenario to me. 1280, 1260, maybe even 1250. You know, around this level, this is actually a support level. It used to be a resistance. We managed to flip it into a support. And as you see, the current resistance is at 1339. This is where we got rejected from, so no surprise, this was a resistance that I already drew in my previous analysis. And we do have another resistance at 1372. I was talking about these two levels. I was talking about the fact that most likely we are not going to break this level on the first attempt, and that's exactly what's happening. We are getting rejected. We are now coming down, going to retest support, and then we're going to make another attempt. I'm expecting that at the next attempt we're going to break above this level, and we're going to go for the second resistance at 1370. The indicators are pretty much the same as Bitcoin, stochastic and simple RSI, both of them in the overbought region, indicating that an imminent pullback is to be expected. Litecoin is also due a pullback. I mean, any coin that I analyze right now is going to look the same. We've had a strong rally over all of the markets in the last few days, and that has gotten us into the overbought region in the stochastic and simple RSI for most of these coins. So no surprise, I'm expecting a pullback in Litecoin as well. A pullback, a decent pullback actually, I'm expecting in Litecoin. First, we have the 0.236 Fibonacci level at 78. This is going to be easy. The 0.382 Fibonacci level is sitting at 75. I'm expecting that definitely we are coming to retest this level. And if we are lucky, we are going to retest the 0.50 at 73. I already have orders placed at these two levels, 75 and 73. And if we're even luckier, we may get to the golden pocket ratio, which is at 71. I personally feel that the sentiment is too bullish for us to actually come to 71, but you never know. It is possible. It could be a very brief retest of this level. So I would also place a few orders, not many, but a few orders I would place around this level as well, around $72 in fact, because I'm not really that hopeful for 71. But 72, 73 and 75, these are prices that if we get there, I will definitely be scooping more Litecoin. And Cardano has also been performing really well over the last few days. Look at that nice pump. We are seeing also a bullish cross in the two moving averages that I'm talking about, the 9th and the 50th exponential moving average here on the daily. This is quite an important one. Usually as we break above the 50th moving average, that indicates a bullish price action, so this is a buy signal to me. But a cross in the 9th and the 50th is also a very strong signal. It's actually just confirming the bullish sentiment. Definitely we are coming out of this bearish trend here. These are early signs of a trend reversal. Of course, this is too soon yet. We cannot talk about trend reversal until we confirm this. And as you see, last time we did that already. We broke above the 50th moving average. We printed a bullish cross here. This was back in July last year. And then we had a good week of actually bullish price action, but then we cancelled that because a retest, as we came down to retest, we broke below the 50th moving average. The two moving averages printed a bearish cross, and since then we have actually continued this bearish trend. So the fact that we are breaking above right now does not mean that we are already reversing the trend, but these are early signs of a possible trend reversal. So as we come down to retest, and after a week of price action, we can analyze and see whether we do have strong signals that we are continuing the uptrend and we are really reversing this bearish trend, or are we going to go back into a downtrend? We'll see how it goes. For me right now, this is a good sign of entering. Of course, I will be waiting for the pullback, and the pullback is imminent. As you see, again, both RSIs are in the overbought region, so indicating a pullback, definitely taking us here to retest this 50th moving average, which is coinciding right now with the 9th moving average. So this is sitting at around 29 cents, 29.70 actually, so around 30 cents. A pullback to around 30 cents is the most likely scenario. If you are waiting for ADA, this is the time. This is where I will be placing some buy orders around 30 cents and slightly above. Alright guys, well this is everything for today. There's no point really analyzing any more coins because they all look the same. Indicators and everything in all of them is showing them that a pullback is imminent. So definitely, if you missed your chance to get into any of the altcoins that you wanted, wait for that pullback. Do not get impatient, because now that we've been pumping for quite a few days, at some point people start thinking, oh well, this is not going down, I better jump in because I'm missing out. Every day you see another 2 or 3 or 5% added, or another 10% added to the price, and you think, well, I should have jumped yesterday, I should have jumped 2 days ago. And now you might be thinking, okay, I'm jumping in because it's, it keeps going up. No. Definitely a pullback is coming, a minor correction. I'm not really expecting anything major like a big crash or anything like that. But even if it's just a 5% correction, which most likely it will happen with a lot of the altcoins, some of them will make a bigger correction, some of them less. But even 3, 4, 5% correction is better than jumping in right now. So this is it. It's not really an investment or trading advice. This is really what makes sense to me, and I'm sharing with you what I'm personally doing. Hopefully that helps you, and if it does, make sure that you show your support by liking this video, leave a comment below, share it with someone else who would also benefit from watching it. And while you're here, make sure that you pick another one of my videos, and I'm gonna see you in the next one.